Alrighty, guys. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So we're going to be doing an inside pitch game. And before I actually do that, I did a video today on inside pitch, comparing and talking about what you get for your money between inside pitch and Stratomatic. So hopefully you guys were able to check that out. But some questions came in, and people have been asking me this, so I'm going to kind of go over it real quick for you guys before we start. As you can see here, no, that's not what I want. This is what I want. There we go. Um, so I got quite a few season files that I've been able to download, print out, and everything. Here's my inside pitch. I got 67 and 95, 2007 and 2008, and you figure 160 to 180 sheets per season file. So that's like 400 or 500 sheets there. Status Pro Advance, I got the facts, the 2013, 2016, 79 World Series, the 2016, the 2004, and the 2007. National Pastime Next Generation Plus, I got 2017. Payoff Pitch, the 2014, 1977, 1969, and 2016. Dice Baseball, 1990 season. Internet Baseball League Baseball Season 200 or 2000. Strat Baseball, which obviously I did need to cut out, but I did cut out the Status Pro Hockey, the 2016-2017 season. So I've cut out a lot of cards. I mean, a lot of cards. It does take a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort, and it can be monotonous. It can be boring at times. What I like to do is actually turn on someone else and while they're running a live game or watching some of their videos, like Tribe Fan, Baseball Demos, Al Red Sox Fan, Retro Sports Network, Stratomatic Delaware, any of my good um, baseball channels out there. I'll just turn their channel on, just listen to them, and just cut out cards. It makes the time go by faster. But the question was, how do I do it? Let me switch back over to my desktop region here. All right. So I have this little, well, let's see. It's called a rotary mat, I guess. You can get this at like Michael's craft store, or, like a craft store like that. It's kind of like a thick, mat. You can see mine is well abused. You can see millions and millions of little cuts in there, right? So you just want to get a nice mat for yourself, right? And then what you want to do, if I can find it. All right, here we go. This is to help out my friends out there that are wondering how I actually do things. So you want to get yourself a good X-Acto knife. I like this one right here, Fat Max by Stanley. It's easy to change the blades. All you have to do is turn the little thing and open it up, and then flip the blade over to the other side or whatever, and then close it, and then just rotate this back. You want to make sure you have plenty of extra blades because you go through these pretty quickly, believe it or not. And even cutting these pieces of paper, I'm not sure if it's the mat that dulls the blade really quickly, but you go through probably 2 or 3 of these each season file, because what will happen is you'll start cutting and it won't go all the way through the paper. And yeah, so you want to make sure, and you want to get yourself a bunch of extra blades. You can see I just have a stack here. I think I got like a stack of like 100 blades from like Lowe's for like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, $9, something like that. I don't know. It wasn't very much. You can get this, get like the family pack or whatever they call it. It's about this thick. Comes with like 100 blades. Maybe it's 50 blades, whatever it was. But you want to make sure you have plenty of extra blades, right? And then you have your mat, and you got your X-Acto knife. And of course, you just have your sheet. So I use 110 weight cardstock paper. 110 weight. I get mine from Walmart. I buy like 5 or 6 packs at a time. I think it comes in 150 sheets per pack for like $5.98. So you want to get a decent, thick, hard cardstock paper. You can pick it up probably any different place, but like I said, I get mine at Walmart, um, and it works pretty well. And then you just simply lay the thing down, and then you just want to just cut as close as you can to your lines, right? Then I just slide that out of the way, and I go around the outside like that, right? And I'm going around the outside like this, and I'm going around the outside like this, right? And then what I'll do is I'll cut, make sure I'm cutting the right spot here. Cut the player cards through the center, right? Cut the player cards through the center. Hopefully you can see everything I'm doing. And then finally, each individual card. Now this is Superstar Baseball, and for some messed up reason, they leave this little tiny gap between the cards. So hopefully, if you're not cutting out Superstar Baseball cards, if you're cutting out inside pitch cards, they come really nicely all together. There you go. Boom, done. Right? Move on to the next one. And down. You don't try to get it, you know, exactly perfect, because if you try to get it exactly perfect, you'll be here forever. Just get, what I try to do is I lock my wrist and I lock my elbow. I lock my elbow and I lock my wrist, and all I do is I like kind of rotate my body. And if you rotate your body, it'll bring your arm around like that. And you just do that over and over and over and over again, right? So just kind of lock your wrist. Boom, done. See, we got what? We got 6 cards already done. And the last group here. Like I said, this one's going to go slow because they designed it with this little gap between them. Bad, bad, bad. This is the only company that I've come across that actually does that. Most of the other ones, Payoff Pitch, Status Pro, Inside Pitch, they'll all put their season files, they'll put their player cards right next to one another, so you're just cutting between them. But there you go, there's a sheet done. It only takes a minute or two if you got a good setup, get a good X-Acto knife, and you can see if you look at my slashes, they're all basically the same angle, right? If you can see that, they're all the same angle, because all I do is over and over and over again, and it'll get you a straight line. So you might need to turn your sheet of paper, to get whatever angle you're used to doing it. I'm used to doing it kind of this angle. And again, you can see it only took me like a second. You can see how close I came to the line. Very nicely done. It's almost like it's done by machine. When you get really good at it, it's there's just a slight little gap there. You see that slight little tiny bit of white? If that bothers you, then don't cut cards, because you will be here forever trying to, go 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Okay, now I can go to the next. Okay, you'll go really, really slow to make sure everything's perfect. If you got 180 freaking cards, it'll take you forever to do that. So, try to get, in a uniform motion. Cut out your outside parts first, then cut across your player lines like that. And what you want to do is you want to break it up into something that's easy for you to do. And then once again, just come down and cut. And cut. And there we go. So yeah, like I said, I was doing that because someone had asked me, "Oh, how do you cut out cards?" and wanted to know. So I thought I would kind of show everyone how I spend all my life cutting out cards. So if you're interested, you can go back and watch this video in the beginning. That's great. This way, hopefully I can help some people out that are interested in checking it out. Oh, we got Ken Castro here. Hey, how you doing, man? Back from the hospital, so I am ready for a game. I've been ready for a game all day, so I've decided I'm going to run a game, damn it. And so I'm going to run a game. That's all there is to it. And if anybody else is YouTubing right now, go ahead. I don't care. If you want to go over to their channel, that's fine. We're going to run an inside pitch. Inside pitch. And this is a game between the Yankees and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Yes, the Devil Rays, back from 2007. Let's look at our starting lineups. We got Carl Crawford. He's going to be in left field. Ben Zobrist. He's going to be in short. Rocco Baldari. He's going to be your DH. Ty Winnington. He's going to be at first. Delman Young. He's right fielder. Akinori Awamara. Wow, ever you say his name. Wow. He's going to be at third base. Hopefully nobody ever hits the ball over there. Denier Navarro, Elijah Dukes, and BJ Umpton. For the Yankees, it's going to be Johnny Damon. Boy, they're loaded. Derek Jeter, Bobby Abreu, Alex Rodriguez, Jason Giambi, Hideki Matsui, Jorge Posada, Robinson Cano, and Josh Phelps. Pitching today is going to be for the Yankees, Daryl Rasner and Scott Kazmir is pitching for the Rays. All right, let me just check out the chat here. Baseball Demo says, wow, I am updated. I still use scissors. You definitely, if you're using scissors, you are spending way too much cutting cards, man. Way too much time cutting cards. And I think if people use my setup, again, if you're just joining us, that's great. Get yourself a rotary mat. You can get this at like Michael's Craft Store or any of the different craft stores out there. They come in this size. There's an actually bigger one than this. Get you a good X-Acto knife with plenty of extra blades. And I go through sheets in probably, less than a minute per sheet. I can get 9 players out. But, still, you're talking 150, 160 sheets. It's quite a bit. But, yeah. All right, so I want to get some more inside pitch into my repertoire here. I've got a project I'm going to be doing with inside pitch once I can finish my Bo Jackson. But, yep, I'm dying for a game, so we're going to get into a game. So we're going to have some dice here. That's going to be nice. And we're going to have us, Carl Crawford, against Daryl Reisner. Use the old-fashioned paper cutter. Oh, my God. That's horrible, too. Demos, I will try and run my wrestling show tomorrow. Sorry, I had some tech stuff. Guess I didn't need to tell you that. But Belladelli is the new Twins manager. Really? Awesome. I did not know that. Thanks, Baseball Demos. He's Mr. Know Everything, I guess. All right, so when we roll the dice, it's going to be, 1, 6. 1 is the column, 6 is the row. And obviously our 20-sided dice. So let's get started here. Daryl Reisner, we're going to roll in his card first. We are at Yankee Stadium. This is game 1 of the 2007 series. I did have to choose a different pitcher for game 1 because the actual starting pitcher was in the extra players, but I don't have that printed out. So I could have that on my screen, but that doesn't really help you much. So I decided, well, I'm just going to substitute him. That's fine. So I chose Daryl Rasner as the starter today because I figured he was kind of similar to the guy that actually started the game, which happened to be, if you're interested, game 1 of the 2007 Yankees Devil Rays. It actually starting pitcher was Carl Provano. Like I said, he does have a card, but it's in the extra players, which I don't actually have printed out. I don't normally print that stuff out, but I would create like a little PDF of it and put it on my screen if I was playing it offline, but that doesn't help you guys much, does it? All right, so Daryl Resner, let's see here. All right, so it is a 2-2. 2-2 is going to be a possible walk. Yankee Stadium, -1 to strikeouts, +3 to walks, nothing for home runs. So possible walk, and Kazmir is a walker. Where is his walk rating? Oh, no, it's Crawford. Duh. Walk. Walk. Why can't I find your walk? There it is. 5 +3 for Yankee Stadium is an 8. 18 is out of range, so we're going to Carl Crawford's card. So he doesn't walk him. He's a 2-4. Daryl Reasoner is a right-hander. 2-4. And a 2-4 against a right-hander is a single past the second baseman. So Carl Crawford with the leadoff single. So what I'm going to do instead of the only thing I don't really like about inside pitch is the strategy roll, because you got to roll every time for a strategy and blah 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 blah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my own strategy. So if I decide somebody's going to try to steal or whatever, first thing we'll do is we'll roll for a pickoff, and then we'll roll to see if they steal the base. So because you can see Daryl Rasner, there's no balk, there's no pickoff, there's no pickoff error. So the only time you're really going to count the dice is on a hit and run or a steal attempt. And those things I can call as the manager, right? So Crawford, he's got a 17 for stolen base. And Reasoner is a 0. And the catcher is Jorge Posada. He is also a 0. So he would be a 1 to 17 to steal the base. So, yeah, he's going to try and start. He's going to try and start it. He's going to try and get things rolling here. He did have 50 stolen bases in the regular season. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll, I'm going to use the 20-sided dice. If he had a balk, a pickoff, or pickoff error, if a 20 came up, then we would use those ratings. And then what I want to do is for stolen bases, we're just going to roll, and if it's he's just going to go. I'm not going to have to roll on it, right? So, and he's in there with the stolen base. So there you go, stolen base. Manager decision there, right? Hey, Stratomatic, how you doing, buddy? So runner at second, no one out here for Ben Zobrist. Ben Zobrist, again, I'm not going to re-roll in the strategy rolls. We're going to be manually doing the strategy. So Ben Zobrist against Daryl Reasoner. That's a 25. 25 against the switch hitter, so he's going to be on the left, is a blank. So off of Ben Zobrist's card. That's a 52. 52. That's going to be a single. S7, so we're going to use our special S7 chart rolls here. If you don't know how to do this, you should check out Stratomatic Delaware. He did a video on how to use the base runner advancements on his channel. So it's going to be an S7. So going first to third, you're going to subtract 2 from the base runner. Base runner is going to be Carl Crawford. He runs at a 3. So you subtract 2 to go first to third on that. So he's down to a 1. Then we need the left fielder's arm. In this case, the left fielder is Johnny Damon. He is a +1, so it's going to go up to a 2. So a 1 or 2, he's going to make it into third base, and he does not. He stops at second base. So, I'm sorry, what the hell am I thinking? He's on second. He stole the base. So second to home, right? Second to home, we got to recalculate now. We'll take the 3, right? But second to home, I'm sorry, I forgot he was on second base. S7, you get a +1, +1 for Johnny Damon. He runs at a 3, +1 for this, +1 for this is a 5. And then you roll both of the dice, because if it's a 1, you're going to go to the 1 column. If it's a 6, you're going to go to the 6 column. But in this case, it's a 3, which is going to be just fine. He is actually going to come home on the single. So Tampa Bay Devil Rays take a 1-0 lead early in this game. Ben Zobrist with a hit. Wow. I just got done cutting out 8 World Series matchups for Inside Pitch. 67, 75, 84, 86, 88, 95, 07, and 18, says Stratomatic Delaware. Good job, my friend. Hopefully you were using an X-Acto knife and everything. Hopefully you're not trying to use scissors as some kind of cruddy. The runner at first, which happens to be Ben Zobrist, his steal rating is at 20. Good Lord. So Ben Zobrist will take off. And he's going to make it in there with the stolen base. That's what happens when I guess you don't have very good catcher and pitchers out there. They're going to be running all day on you guys, right? All right, Daryl Reasoner against Rico Badelli, which is the new Twins manager, I think Baseball Demo said. All right, so that is a 1-3. 1-3 is a range play, so we're going to have a range play. Where's it going to go? It's going to go to 1-5. It's going to be the shortstop. The shortstop happens to be, of course, Derek Jeter. He only has a range of 2, though. A range of 2, so we have to roll to see. 1 or 2, he'll make the play. Otherwise, it's going to be a base hit. It is going to be a base hit by Rico Baldelli. Sorry, Baldelli, I think it is. And so that's going to be a hit. Is Jerry Jeter can't get it now. We need to find out if that runner can come home. So that was a G6, right? G6. So a second to home advancement is you can see here. So second to home on a G6, you need a 3 base running. Zobrist is a range. No, he's a run of 2. So he's not going to make it. He's going to stop at third base on the single by Rico Baldelli. We're never going to get through this game if Tampa Bay keeps hitting. Jesus Christ. Dave Little, how you doing? Baldelli. All right, Ken Castro's helping me out there. Baldelli. Dave Little, Zobrist is a tremendous player, one of my favorites. I couldn't believe he was on the Yankees on Tampa Bay back in the day. All right, so 2 on, no one out, and the bullpen might get early work here if this continues. 25 against a right-hander is going to be a double star. So double star is going to be a number 6. That's a fly ball to center. Now we got to see on his sacrifice fly is a 3. So is it deep enough by Ty Willingham? Is it deep enough to send that runner home? He needs a 1, 2, or 3. As a 5, so not deep enough. So that's going to be an F8. 1 away. Dalvin Young. And that is a 41 against the righty is an auto out again. So another auto out. This time it is, fly ball to center again. We need to check and see 1 or 2 for Dalvin Young. Doesn't have much power. So, nope. Once again, they're not deep enough. And a Norki Awayamura. Ooh, that's a hard name to say. All right, let's see if the Rays can cash in some more. That's a 55. 55 is an error and a throw, possibly. Let's see if he gets a error throwing. That's a 21. That's going to be a fly ball to center, so no error check needed. And 3 lazy fly balls out to center field. And that's going to do it for the top of the first. Oh, God damn it. I did it again. They did score a run there. Tampa Bay's on the board, but only scored 1, left 2 men stranded, and that could come back to bite you with this New York lineup. Johnny Damon up first. Scott Kazmir. That's a 32, and that's a strikeout plus. So a strikeout plus, and Johnny Damon against the lefty is a 9. -1 is an 8, plus 10 because it's a strikeout plus. So, and it's at 1, so that is definitely going to be a strikeout. I'll go faster than that. Next time I'll just call it as a strikeout. You can, a lot of times you can look at the dice, and if you get a K result, if it's really low, you can almost assure. And a lot of times, if it's just a normal K result, if you get a really high result, then you. All right. So Derek Jeter's up, 33. 33 against a right-hander is a possible walk. Against a left-hander, it would have been a home run check. So Kazmir gets lucky here as Jeter is a right-hander. Walk. He walks against lefties. 1-12 plus 3 is a 15. So Derek Jeter is going to walk. Now his stolen base is a 13. Kazmir is a -1. So that's going to go down to 12. And the catcher arm is a 0. So to go down from a 13 to a 12. So Derek Jeter is going to hold. Bobby Abreu's up. And that is a 44. 44 is another walk, possibly. He walks against the lefty. 11 plus 3 is 14. And once again, back-to-back walks. 2 men on for the Yankees. You don't want to do that against this high-powered offense. Scott Kazmir against Alex Rodriguez. I fell off the edge here. 51. Oh no, another possible walk. And against lefties, Alex Rodriguez an 18 plus 3 is 21. So back-to-back-to-back walks. The bases are now loaded with only 1 out. And that brings up the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. Good Lord, oh boy. Scott Kazmir getting himself in big trouble here in the first inning. Oops. And that is a 56. 56 is hit by pitch, possibly. His hit by pitch is a 19. Good Lord, Giambi. -2 from Kazmir is a 17. Is a 12. He hits Giambi. And that's going to bring in a run as Derek Jeter comes in to tie the ball game up. And Giambi takes one in the shoulder. Good Lord. Come on, Kazmir. You got to get better than that, buddy. Kazmir was 13-9 with a 3.48 ERA. Pitched 206 innings, gave up 196 hits, 239 strikeouts, only 88 walks. Well, so far he's given up 3 of them. All right, 32. Let's see if we can settle down. 32, and that is going to be K plus for Matsui against the lefties, an 8. Plus 10 is 18. -1 is a 17, is a 20. So outside the range. So it's coming off of Matsui's card. Matsui had 285 average. 65. That's ground ball hit to a second base. Let's see if they can turn it. So ground ball double play. Hideki Matsui's a 1. We check on the shortstop to see if that adjusts. It's a 0. So no change there. So only a 1 will be a ground ball double play. It'll be a 4-6-3. Nope. So it's going to be runner out at second on the fielder's choice. Oops, down here. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Runner out on the 4-6 put out. Run's going to come in to score, and moving to third will be Alex Rodriguez. So the Yankees take a 2-1 lead. Wow, this has been a crazy game already. We're only in the first inning. All right, Jorge Posada, Scott Kazmir. 1-6. We got a range play. That's a 61. It's going to be second base. Second baseman is B.J. Upton. He's got a range of 3. 1, 2, or 3. He's going to make it. Otherwise, it's going to be a base hit. No, he cannot get it. It's outside his glove, and that's going to be a base hit. All right, so that's going to score Alex Rodriguez from third. And moving to second is Matsui on the single. I told you, Casimir, strikeout, walk, walk, walk. I knew it was going to come back to bite him. They've already got 3 runs in. 2 away here. Let's see if we can get out of the inning with only giving up 3 runs. Runners at first and second for Cano. Casimir, 1-3. That's a strikeout possibility. Cano against lefties is a 7. -1 is 6. It's in there, so Casimir gets a strikeout. But the Yankees score big here in the first. That's going to be 3 runs on 1 hit. 3 runs on 1 hit. 3 walks and a hit batsman in that inning. That's not the way to start. We're going to have us a slugfest here at Yankee Stadium. It's 3-1. Danier Navarro against Derek Raster. He's a righty. 43 against the switch hitter lefty's a blank. The lefty swings, and 31, it's going to be a fly ball to right field, F9. That's how it normally plays out. You don't normally get these crazy results. Elijah Dukes is a righty-righty matchup. And that is a 1-6. That's a hit by pitch again. He's a 7 + 9. Good Lord, Rasner. He hits, I think that was a little bit of retaliation there, as he hit Elijah Dukes for Jason Giambi getting plunked. We could have us a brawl by the end of this one, boys and girls. All right, B.J. Upton. Let's see here. Hit by a pitch. Let's see. He's only a 7 stolen base, so he's not going to try anything. B.J. Upton, Gerald Rasner. All right, it's a 21. 21 is a strikeout result. And 14 -113, that's well within range. That is going to be a strikeout. So 2 away, runner at first. That brings up Carl Crawford. Singled his first time up. That's a 1-3, and we got us another range play. That's a 46. That's a fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is going to be Bobby Abreu. He has a range of 3. So 1, 2, or 3, he'll get it. Otherwise, it'll be in there. It's a 5. It's going to fall in. And Elijah Dukes on first. It's an F9. So he is on first, going first to third. He gets a +2 to his base running. His base running is a 4, +2, minus the arm. Abreu's arm is a -1, which takes it down to a 5. So anything but a 6, he'll go to third. And he does go to third base on the single. Crawford 2 for 2. Crawford 2 for 2. Let's see if Rasner can get out of this inning without giving up anything. Defense is playing back as they have 2 away. Ben Zobrist is up. Dave Little's one of his favorite players, and Sports Time Machine, I think, agreed with that. Or maybe it was Stratomatic Delaware, one of the fine fellas in the chat. Ben Zobrist, 62 against the switch hitter is a lefty, so that's going to be a blank. 62 is a blank. So it's coming off a Zobrist card, 54. And that is Starline 1, which happens to be to second base, so it's a 4-3 putout. And the Devil Rays go down, not quietly, but they go down without a run. All right, let's see if Daryl Rasner can have a better inning as well. Scott Kazmir, I mean. Can Kazmir have a better inning? Let's see. 51. No, he's going to start with another possible walk chance. Josh Phelps walks 12 plus 3, and that is going to be a walk. And he started again. He's got a stolen base of 0, so I bet you he's not going anywhere. Johnny Damon back up already. 8 batters in the first inning. He struck out. 1-5. 1-5 is a K result. K chance. K of 9. It's a 15, so it's out of range. And that is a 35. 35 is a fly ball to center. F8. 0 for 2. Derek Jeter walked his first time up. 53 and another K chance. And that's a 10. Minus 1 is a 9. That's a 19. So no strikeout. I don't think we've had. Oh, yes, we have. We had 2 strikeouts so far. And that's a 23 off of Jeter's card. 23 is going to be a double. That is going to be a double. Alrighty. So we had a runner on first. Derek Jeter with the double. Let's see if he comes all the way around. It was 23. Where'd it go? It went to center field. Center field double. First to home, plus 1 to the run rating. His run rating is a 2, plus 1 is 3. Subtract the center fielder's arm, which happens to be Elijah Dukes. He's got a 0, so 1, 2, or 3. He's going to make it all the way home. Plus 1 for 2 outs. Always add 1 when there's 2 outs, so he's up to a 1 to 4. But there isn't 4 outs or 2 outs. So let's take that back. So 1 to 3, I'll make it home. He does. Oh wait, actually you have to roll both dice. That's right. Because if the first one is a 1 or a 6, then you go to a special chart. So we should roll that again. So 1, 2, or 3. He does not make it. All right. So he's going to stop at third on the double by Jeter. So runners at second and third with only 1 out. Bobby Abreu. Man, these Yankee lineup is stacked. Woo. All right, let's see. Scott Kazmir, he needs a big strikeout here. 42. I'm going to re-roll it because I have to decide on the defense here. Let's see, runner at third. He's only a 2. If they play in, they lose some range, but the base runner goes down by 2. So they will play in. I hope it's not a range play. All right, so 36 off of Kazmir, 36. We got a ballpark. So we're going to the ballpark card here. First time on Yankees Stadium. You can see there's a lot of home run results there. We got us a 43, 4-3, and that is a home run to center field check. You look at the die, and if it falls within Bobby Abreu's home run against left-handers, it is a 2. This is a 2, so that is going to be a home run by Bobby Abreu, and that is going to be 3 runs coming in. 3-run home run to center field, and wow, it happened fast. It's 6-1 all of a sudden. He needed a 1 or 2, and he got the 2. Unbelievable. Alex Rodriguez with bases cleared, and this might be about it for Kazmir. You can see they brought in quite a few pitchers. Kazmir's trying to get out of this second inning. 32, and K-plus result. Rodriguez is going to be a 17. That's a 15, so he strikes out. Now there's 2 away. Jason Giambi. 43. 43 is an error chance, so we're going to be rolling our first error. Giambi, 56. That's his second baseman. BJ Upton, he's got an error of 12, and that is a 10. So that is going to be an error on Upton, and that's going to be an E4 as he bobbles it. Hideki Matsui, Scott Kashmir, 24, 2-4. That's a K plus. He's going to be a 17, and it's 11, so strikes out. But another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 batters come up. First inning there was 8. Now there's only 7 batters. But they get 1, 2, 3 runs on 1, 2, 2 hits. 3 runs on 2 hits. Not great. All right, Darrell Reisner pitching with a 6-1 lead. Yankees scoring 3 in the first, 3 in the second. Holy cow. All right, Rocco Baldelli, 64, and ballpark check. So going to Yankee Stadium, 45, and that is a solid double into left field. So a double, and the hits continue. And sometimes it just happens in this game. You get these crazy wild games, and then there's other games where you don't hit any of the numbers. Ty Winnington, 41 against the right-hander is going to be an auto out. That is going to be a 1. That's ground ball to second base. When you ground ball to second, runners advance on balls hit to first base, second base, or catcher. So he'll advance on the 4-3 put out. So 1 away, runner at third. Defense will play. They'll play in. They'll try and get that run out. What the hell? Baldelli is a run of 3 with the defense in. He's down to a run rating of 1 though. 1-5 against the righties, a blank. Against the lefty, it would have been a walk plus. You don't see a walk plus many times. All right, Dalman Young, 1-3, and that is going to be a double. Once again, you hit the numbers, Jeez Louise, and that scores a run on another double. And these aren't coming off the pitcher's card, coming off the batter's card. Whew. Hey, Dan Douglas and Stratomatic and Sports Time Machine and Bubba Husky. Out of the hospital today, so I am playing some baseball. All right, so let's see who is up. Delvin Young, you just hit a double. Well done. Let's see now. They cut in that lead. Let's see if they can do some more damage. Wamarua, 6-6 is a wild pitch. There is someone on, but a 19 is going to probably be out of range here on his wild pitch. Actually, he has no rating for wild pitch, which is a little weird. They have it on the card, but then you don't have it there. Interesting. Well, 19's out of range anyways, so we redo it. You can ignore wild pitches when, no, you can't when there's a base runner, right? But no wild pitch. I've never seen a pitcher without a wild pitch rating. He must be very accurate. Darrell Reisner, very good. Doesn't throw many wild pitches, that's for sure. And that is a 56 this time. We have another ballpark check. Lots of home runs over here. Ballpark check at Yankee Stadium. Against a left-hander, he hits home runs 1-11. So if a home run check comes up, it is a 1-3 though. That's a ground ball hit to first. Ground ball hit to first, so runner will advance to third on the 3-1 put out. So 2 away, runner at third. Daniel Navarro, 23 against the switchy, so he's going to be lefty. There's a blank. Let's see if Navarro can find a number on his card there. 56, star line 1, that's a ground ball to Second base, 4-3 put out, but the Devil Rays score another run, trying to keep up with these high-powered Yankees. It's now 6-2, bottom of 3. Let's see if Kazmir can get somebody out. Good Lord, Kazmir. That's a 1-2, and that would be a single chance if he's tired. He can fetch 26 batters before he's tired, so he is not tired. Jorge Posada, 52. That's going to be a single pass short, so he's going to start the hit parade again for the Yankees. 6-2 ball game. Robinson Cano, he struck out his first time up. 26, Aaron a throw possibly. Cano, 22. That's a ground ball to short. We do need to look at the error check, but that's probably going to be out of range. 18. Shortstop. He is a 13, though. Ben Zubris, error a 13. It's an 18, so no error on the play. So now we got to see if it's a ground ball double play. It's a 2. We look at the second baseman for his what do you call it? Yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? The second baseman, his relay, yeah, whatever they call it. So second baseman Upton's a -1. So 2 -1 is a 1. So only a -1 will do, or only a 1 will get a double play. It's a 6. Whenever you roll a 6, it's always you have to get the runner at first. So it's going to be a. He hit it to second. No, he hit it to shorts. It's going to be a 6-3. So 6s are always the only play is at first base. So it's deep in the hole. He didn't have a chance to get it to second in time. So runner at second, Josh Phelps. He walked his first time up. 53 is a chance of a strikeout. He is against lefties. He's a 12. -1 is 11. That's going to be in the range. So that is a big strikeout for Kazmir. Can he get through a clean inning? He's got to get through Johnny Damon first. That's a 1-5, and that is a K chance. He's a 8. That's out of range, so Johnny Damon is going to get a swing at it. And that is a 2-6, and that's going to be a single past the shortstop. Single past the short. Right, so single pass short, second to home. You need to have a run rating of 3 or higher. Let's see, who's Posada? He only has a run rating of 1. He gets a +1 because there's 2 outs. And then it goes. I don't think he actually take into consideration the arm. I don't think so on ground ball hits. I think that only comes into play when you hit it to the outfield. So he's not going to make it home. He'll go to third, though, on the single. Johnny Damon, he might try to take off here. But before he can take off, we do need to roll for Kazmir, see if he picks him off. 1-4, he'll pick him off. He does not. Johnny Damon, 18. And that is at 14, so he's going to make it in there, stolen base. The Yankees going for it here with Derek Jeter coming up to the plate. Derek Jeter, 1 for 1 and also a walk. So he's been on base both times. Kazmir, 34 against. This is what he rolled last time. If Derek Jeter was a lefty, he would have 2 home run chances so far, but this is another walk chance. So he's a 12 walk plus 3 is a 15. It's a 17, so no walk. Whew. He's got to do it himself. Let's see if Derek Jeter can get a couple runs in here. 23. 23 is a double. He did it. Oh, my good golly, Miss Molly. 2 more runs scored for the Yankees. And that's it for Scott Kazmir. They are pulling the plug on him. Woo! Bad outing. Bad outing. They're going to be bringing in Sean Camp. Sean Camp, he's coming in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Jeez Louise. They're going to use all of these pitchers because you can see a lot of them. He only faced 4 batters. He can face 5. He can face 6. He can face 5. The longer you leave him in, the sooner you're going to find one of these bad results, too. So Derek Jeter with another double. So Derek Jeter is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and a walk. Can you believe it? Derek Jeter. Bobby Abreu last time up hit a 3-run home run. Let's see, no, 1 man on base. Still 2 away if they can get out of this inning. 44. K-Chance. He's a right-hander now, so we're 10 minus 1 is a 9. That's out of range. Bobby Abreu's got to do it himself. 1-3. It's ground ball to third base. It's going to be a 5-3 putout, and finally the bleeding is going to stop there. But once again, the Yankees played 6 men to the plate. So it was 8, then 7, then 6. So 2 more runs in, though. Yankees have scored 3 runs, and 2 runs. Tampa Bay has scored 1 and 0 and 1. This is a hit fest going on here at Yankee Stadium. All right. Daryl Rasner, Elijah Dukes. Dukes just got hit by the pitcher. On the double play, the second baseman was the pivot man. Yeah, I got that. I got it. He's a 0. Oh no, he was a -1. I added that on the double play because he had a 2 and it dropped it to a 1 for the second baseman. Yeah, I got it. But thanks for reminding me. I don't think the pitchers have a double play rating. Oh, yeah, they do. Sorry. Right. Good call there, Dan Douglas. Good call. Oh, right. The pivot. You're right. The pivot man. That's the word I was looking for. Correct, Amundo. So we are in the top of the 4th. 8-2. Hit fest here. Elijah Dukes, 55. Aaron a throw chance. 1-6. That's a pop-up to short, so no throw. P6. BJ Umpton. 62. And he is a right-hander, so that's going to be an auto out. And it's going to be a fly ball to center. That's kind of an... Carl Crawford is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. 36 against the lefties, a blank. And 1-2 at star line 6. It's a fly ball to center. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rays. They have a 1-0-1-0 is how they're scoring. So nothing going on there in the top of the 4th. Let's see if Sean Camp can do something against these Yankee hitters. 8 batters in the 1st inning, 7 batters in the 2nd inning, 6 batters in the 3rd inning. Batters are tired of coming out of the dugout. 25K result. No, we got a right-hander in there, so he's a 11 minus 1 is 10, just outside the range. Alex Rodriguez. 41 pops it up to short. P6. Jambi. 23 hit by pitch. 19, yeah, this is crazy. +7, so he's been hit. That's twice he's been hit by pitch now, little bastard. And he's got a stolen base at 20. No wonder he wants to get on base so he can steal. First thing first, no balk, no pickoff error, so we don't need to worry about that. So Jamie's at 20. -1, and the catcher again is a 0, so it's going to be a 19 for him. Oh, 16, he needed all of it, but he's in there, stolen base. Hey, Tribe fan, how you doing, buddy? That brings up Hideki Matsui, 1 out. Runner at second, Sean Camp. 1-2, question marks. And against the lefty, it would be 1-11 is going to be an auto single, and that is an auto single. Sean Camp. The question marks, you look down here, look at the 20-sider. If it falls in the range, he's a left-hander, so you look at 1-11. So that's another hit. Good Lord. Let's see what happens now. Runner at second. Giambi's only got a range of, or a hit of, a run speed of 1. That's what I meant to say. What did I roll? 1, 2? No, we were looking at, oh, the auto hit, right. We're looking at the auto hit. I think on an auto hit, it's just 1 base, I believe. I could be slightly wrong on that. I've got the charts up somewhere if I can find them. Let me go to the S1. Single off pitcher is considered tire. No, it was the question mark result. Question mark result. It's an automatic single. Yeah, I'm thinking it's just going to be a single. Hideki Matsui with the single. I think it's just 1 base on the auto singles. I'll have to double check on that. Might be something I can look up, but I'm not going to spend all day on it now. 2 on again for the Yankees here. Good golly Miss Molly. 43. There's a walk chance. And against the righty, 13. That's going to be plenty good. So he's going to walk the bases loaded for Robinson Cano. There is 2 outs, so no, there's only 1 out. They need a double play here, or this game is out of control. 41. Aaron a ground ball, possibly. Cano, 21. Ground ball down to first baseman. So we check the first baseman. First base is going to be Ty Winningham. He has an error of 0. So now we're going to check to see on the double play ball. So the pitcher ground ball double play is a 0. The batter is a 2. And it's going to be the shortstop is going to be the pivot man in this situation. So he is 0. So it's just going to be a 1 or 2, and God bless it, they really, 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 really need it. It's a 3. I can't get it. So it's going to be a single. No, it's going to be a, it's going to be a 3-1 put out. Another run comes in. I'm sorry. They would get. It's going to be 3-6 result. Out at second, and then a fielder's choice for Cano. So he's on first and third now with another run in. Wow, crazy. Josh Phelps, 51 against the righties, a blank. And a 32 is a fly ball out to right field. How many outs is there? There is 2 outs, so that's going to do it. F9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters. Actually, Sean Camp is going to be done because he can face 4. He can face more, but anytime you hit one of these parentheses, like this strikeout will go to a walk, this will be an auto single. So he'll probably be pulled in the next inning. I don't think we rolled any of these, so it should be okay. All right, Rasner, what are you? You're 19. He faced his 19, so he'll be done for the Yankees. We'll put him underneath our stack here. So coming in to pitch the fifth inning for the Yankees, Brian Bruley. B-R-U-N-E-Y. He's coming in the whopping fifth inning here. All right. He's a right-hander. Brian Bruni. His switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Yeah, easy for me to say. 52, a K-plus result. That's going to be 21, so that's going to be plenty in range on Zobrist. So Brian Bruni. The Yankees scored 1. There we go. Almost forgot to write that down. Would want to. Rocco Baldelli. 45 is question marks. So 16 versus a righty. 1 to 17 is an auto out. So it's going to be a fly ball to left field. F7. That brings up Ty Winnington. 2 away here. 36. Range play. Got us a range play. 44 is start line 6, which is going to be fly ball out to right field. Right field is going to be Bobby Abreu. He's got a range of 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Otherwise, it's going to fall in. It falls in for a single. So Ty Winnington on base for the first time. Delvin Young. Right, Delvin Young. 33. Wild pitch, possibly. Now let's see what his wild pitch. 1 to 11. That's a 14, so not in his range. Roll again. 53, and 53 is a home run question mark. So against a right-hander, we look. It's a 1 to 4. It's a 10, so it falls outside the question mark. If it doesn't have the question mark, if it just says home run, then you go immediately and check the batters. But at the question mark, you check the pitchers first. So not a home run for Delvin Young. Or not a chance anyways at a home run. Let's see what he's got. 64 against a right-hander is going to be a fly ball. It's going out there to center field. Making a run at it is going to be right fielder. Bobby, no, was that 64? Fly ball to center field. Center fielder's racing after it. Who is the center fielder? Oh, it's Johnny Demon, right? Right? He's a left fielder? Right, yeah. All right, so that's F8. They do get up 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We go on to the bottom of the 5th. All right, we know Sean Camp is out, so we can put him in with our Tropicana Field ones. Looks like Brian Stokes is coming in. He's going to be pitching, what, the 5th inning? Right, Brian Stokes. He's a right-hander against the lefty Johnny Damon. 43 is a possible walk. Right-hander walk. He's going to walk. And the bases here at Yankee Stadium are getting awful dirty with a lot of players walking on them today. Good golly, Miss Molly. It's 9-2 right now. Derek Jeter, 54. Right-hander's a blank. So once again, let's see if we can roll that 2-3 again and get another double for him. This time it's a 61. It's only a single this time. Derek Jeter trying to go for MVP of the game. Walk in the first, double in the second, double in the third, single in the 5th. What else can he do? All right, so first to third is going to be a run rating of Johnny Damon is a run of 3. Let's see, what did he hit again? 61. S9. That's the worst one. So you get a +2 to your run rating. So he's up to a 5. And the right fielder, Delvin Young, is a -2 actually. So that's really, really good. So -2 to that. So 5, it's back down to a 3. 1 to 3, you'll make it. And you actually roll these both because if you end up rolling a 6-6, then he's thrown out. 3, nope, he's going to make it on the single to third. So runners at first and third, no one out. Defense will play back and try to go for the double play. They'll give up the run. It's not going to matter. Brian Stokes giving up runs here. 3-3 is an error chance. And 34 is going to be ?9 versus a right-hander. Right-hander, and he rolled an 11. 11 is going to be a double. 2 to 11 is a double. 1 is a single, and 12 to 16 is a triple. So Bobby Abreu trying to play. What has he got? He got himself a double. That's going to score a run. And let's find out Jeter's base running is a 4. And he was on first base, and it went to D9. So it's a -1. So he's down to a 4. -1 is 3. Right fielder, -2. So 1 or 2 actually is all he's going to do. Oh, it was a 6, so he didn't make it. That's fine. I'm not going to re-roll it. So he stops at third on the double. So runners at second and third now, no one out. He's only faced 3 batters. Good golly, Miss Molly. 63, and good thing he's not tired. That would have been an auto single, but it's a blank. Alex Rodriguez, 1-1. That's going to be fly ball out to right field. F9 it is. Is it going to be far enough to send the runners home? Sacrifice fly is a 3. I think you don't take into consideration the arm. So I think it's just a 1, 2, or 3, and it does. So trotting in from second or from third will be Jeter. Now we can see if Bobby Abreu moves up on it. It was a hit out to F9. It's base running ability. So it's a 3. Nope, he'll stay at second. So Alex Rodriguez flies out, but gets an RBI out of it, I guess. Jason Giambi, 2 runs in again for the Yankees. What do we have? 35. Possible strikeout versus right-hander. 1 to 13, -1, so it'll be 1 to 12. He just missed a strikeout on him. 62. That's a pop up too short. P6. No advancement. And Brian Stokes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's officially tired, so if he gets a parentheses result, it'll go bad for him. But we got to try and get him through the 5th inning, please. 1-1 is a range play at the ballpark. So this is going to be, check the ballpark, but it can also, unless it's a home run, and that is a 35. That is a home run to center field chance. Hideki Matsui versus right-handers is 1 to 13. That is a 4. That is what you call the second home run of the game for the Yankees. Going far, gone. 2-run home run by, oh my gosh, by Hideki Matsui. 4 runs in this inning. Brian Stokes, they're calling him out of the pen. And they're going to be bringing in Rudy Lugo. And he's coming in the 5th as well. They're going to run out of They're going to run out of pitchers for sure. They only got 2 left, and we're only in the 5th inning. This is crazy nonsense. Crazy nonsense. Lugo versus Posada. Base is empty right now. 5-4 against the lefty is a blank. 51 is a fly ball to left. And that is going to do it. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 more runs for the Yankees. And that was only 1, 2, 3 hits. 3 hits, 4 runs, a walk, no errors. It's now 13-2 Yankees. If you're a Yankees fan, you're probably loving this. All right, Brian Brunley. He came in the 5th inning, right there. So he's only faced 4 batters, which is his maximum. So he's going to be done. We're going to bring in Sean Henn, might as well, to pitch the 6th. Let's see if we can get a couple, 1, 2, 3 outs. Iowa Murray is coming in, 56. Lefty is a blank. 62, lefties, a fly ball to left. 1 away. Navarro, 54. K chance, no result. 1-6, ground G4. 2 away. Elijah Dukes. 22. Oh, that is a definite home run chance. 2-2 is a home run chance. Elijah Dukes versus lefties is a 20. That is a 12. That is a home run, Elijah Dukes. Home run, Elijah Dukes, and they cut the lead to what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-3. They've cut it down to 13-3 now. BJ Upton 0 for 2. 66 against the right-handers, a blank actually. Upton 35 against the lefty is a fly ball to left, and that's going to do it. F7. So Sean Henn comes in and gives up the home run, but he gets the rest of the Devil Rays out. Rudy Lugo. Rudy, Bo Rudy. 32 is a K chance. Against right-handers, Robinson Cano is an 8. -1 is a 7. That is what it is. So that is a strikeout. They need every help they can get. 63 and another strikeout chance. Phelps 17. That's a 2. So back-to-back strikeouts. You go, Lugo. Johnny Damon scored 2 runs, 6 and a 5. Walk plus. So that's a 22, so that will definitely be a walk. And they're not even going to chance it. Derek Jeter, 2 doubles and a single so far. Let's see if he can add to his total. 4 and a 6 is a blank. Oop, come back here. 1 and a 5 is a single. Oh my gosh, single. Runner in first is a 3. It's an S5 result. S5, you need a base run of 3. Johnny Damon is a base runner 3, so he's going to make it to third base on the single by Jeter. So Derek Jeter, walk in the first, double in the second, double in the third, single in the fifth, single in the sixth. Wow. So runners at the corners, 2 away. Can they get out of this inning without giving up a run? That would be a miracle. Hope we have 0 here in the top of the 6. 6 and a 4, and that's a strikeout chance. And 10 minus 1 from the Yankee Stadium, and the 5, and that's striking out the side. Rudy Lugo strikes out the side. He gives up a couple walks and a single in between them, but no runs. We can put a 0 down there. Unbelievable. 3-3-2-1-4-0. It's almost like that song 908210, something like that. Sean Henn. He can face 10 batters. He's a long reliever, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's only faced 8. He's going again. It's only 13 due. Oops, I forgot to give them their 1. I do that all the time. All right, comeback here. Comeback of the ages, I guess. 63 strikeout chance. 1, that's a strikeout. So Carl Crawford down on strike 3. Ben Zobrist, 6-3, and that's a strikeout chance. No strikeout. Zobrist, 33, ground ball to the pitcher, 1-3. Rocco Baldelli, 34, has a K chance. It's a 13 minus 1, and so the 13 is out of range because of the minus 1. 33 is a pop-up to third baseman in foul territory, P5. And that's going to do it. Sean Henn cruising now. Lugo. Oh, Lugo. When did you come in, Lugo? Right, you came in with one after the home run. Right, so you faced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters. So you're officially tired, but you have to come out and pitch the 7th. 54 against the right-handers, a K plus and the 1, so that would be a strikeout. Lugo strikes out Rodriguez. Giambi here. 1-2 is a strikeout chance. He's a 13 minus 1, not in range. Giambi 53 grounds it to second. G4. And can it be a 1-2-3 inning? I would be amazed. Oh wait, we have nothing here in the 7th. Let's see if there's nothing in the bottom of the 7th. 23 is question marks. Against the lefty, 1-6. It's an 8, so not in range, so it's just a blank. And that is a 35, 3-5, and that's a pop-up too short. P6, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. He does his job, gets him out, and doesn't stress too much on that. So we are headed to the 8th, still 13-3. I know this is going to make Bleacher Bums Gaming happy. Big Yankees fan. This is not going to make Bobby very happy. She's a Devil Rays fan. She's going to be mad at me. Sean Henn. Yep, he'll be done. His day is done. We're going to be bringing in Luis Vizcaino. And he's coming in what inning? The 8th inning. So nothing in the 7th. All right, let's see if we can finish this quickly now. Ty Winnington, 1-4 against the righties, a K plus. That's going to be a strikeout. Winnington out. Delman Young 4-6. Against the righties, a K plus again. That's a back-to-back strikeouts. Vizcaíno, 2 strikeouts. Imamora 6-4. Question mark against the lefty 1-11, and it is an 11. It's going to be an auto out. Auto 3. It's an F8. 2 strikeouts and a fly ball out, and that's how it normally goes for me. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 8th, and Lugo has to be pulled here. Actually, Lugo, you see he's got an Oakland, so I need to remember to put that in the Oakland pile. And there's actually one card here for New York. Josh Phelps, Pittsburgh, you can see that on his card. So I had to pull these out. All right, so bottom of 8. Salas, Posada, 21. K-Chance, 18. Out of range. 35. Double. Leadoff double. Another double. Cano. 1-3. Lefty. Strikeout chance. He's only an 8 though. And 1-2. Starline 5. That's going to be a fly ball to center. F8. Flyouts. Subtract 3 from the base runner. He's a base runner of 1, so he's not moving up on the flyout. Okay. That brings up Josh Phelps. I think he'll be traded to Pittsburgh later in the season. 35. Wild pitch. We have to take that into consideration because there's a runner on. Wild pitch 1-11, and that's a wild pitch. Moves up. Posada to third base. Nope, we're still batting here. When it goes bad, it goes real bad, doesn't it? I guess I should bring this down, actually. Maybe just move that up. All right. 44. K-Chance strikes him out. So 2 away. Juan Salas, 55. Walk chance. No walk. 45. Single. That's going to score a run. Another run for the Yankees. Johnny Damon on first. Jeter. 4 for 4 with a walk. Can he go 5 for 5? Let's see if he can do it. 4-5. Range play at the ballpark. So we're going ballpark first. 6 and a 2. That's a single to short unless the shortstop can steal it away. Shortstop is Ben Zobrist. He's got a range of 3. So 1, 2, or 3 takes a single away from some Jeter. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, and I hit the camera, and the dice went flying, and oh my gosh, everything went crazy. Oh my gosh, and now the camera's upside down. And my dice went flying across the room. Being the consummate professional that I am, though, I happen to have another dice here. Yeah, it's a little one, but yeah, that's fine. We'll use the little dice. A little earthquake there, guys. Sorry about that. All right. So we were rolling 1, 2, or 3. Our Jeter's got himself a 5th hit. It's a 3. Ben Zobrist takes it away. So ground ball to short. It's not an S6. It was right. It was Zobrist short. It came off of this card. It was a 6-2 single pass short. He takes it away. And how many outs is there? 2 outs, so it doesn't matter. I was going to look at a double play, but I don't need to. We're going to just call that a 6-4 put out and end it, but the Yankees still score a run. Not even trying, they scored a run. It's now 14-3. How did this get on my card? All right. We're heading to the ninth, folks. 3 outs away. This guy can, let's see. He came in 1, 2, 3, 4. He faced 5 batters. No, sorry, he came in up here. He only faced 3 batters. He'll just stay out there. What the hell? Save me the trouble of writing it. 2-2 against the lefties, a blank. 61 is ground ball down to first. G3. Navarro's out. We're down to our last 2 outs here of this crazy game. Vizcaíno 46. Right-hander is a K plus result, but it's 19. It's going to be 12, 11, 21. That's going to be a K on Elijah Dukes. He did hit on a home run in the 6th inning. And BJ Upton. Let's see if BJ can keep things rolling here. 41. Right-handers, K chance. Out of range, though. 19. 1-2. It's a single past the third baseman. And Hill's not running. Down by, what, 11 runs? Carl Crawford, 66. Ooh, wild pitch chance. And 1-4. That's a 2. That's a wild pitch. Moving to second on the wild pitch is BJ Upton. Carl Crawford, 36. Home run question mark. He's a left-hander. 1-6. That is a 3. So we will now roll on Crawford. If we roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, it's a home run by Carl Crawford. Nope, out of range. 31. It is a single to center field, though. And center field, +2. So your run rating here is a 4 +2 minus center fielder +1. So yeah, he's gonna make it. I think even if wait, you gotta roll both dice. We'll roll it again. Oh, 6-6. So well, yeah, we gotta look at our chart now. Rolled the 6-6. Lead runner advances, ball cut off, and the trailing runner is caught in a rundown. Right. So coming in to score, it's going to be BJ Upton, but caught in a rundown here is Carl Crawford. Where is the rundown? Run, run, run. Where are you? There's the line drives. I need the rundown chart. Ah. There's got to be one here somewhere. Bunting, fielding, bunt chart, squeeze play. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Rundown right there in the middle. All right, so we roll a single die. He's caught in a rundown, and it's a 4. If the roll is greater than base runner, then runner out, no advance for others. Yeah, it's not going to matter. He's in the rundown. We'll call that a 8-4-6-4 out. 8-4-6-4 run out. And that's going to do it. That's the game. That is 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and that's mercifully brings it to a close. The Rays didn't do bad. They ended up scoring 4 runs. 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh, but Yankees just overpowered them. 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 4 runs in the fifth, 1 run in the eighth. That totals what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14-4 was your final here from Yankee Stadium. Yanks win! Yanks win. Wow. They got all the lucky rolls, I'll tell you that much. Whew. You know, it normally doesn't, you know, you don't get that many singles and doubles and everything, but all right, well, I'm glad we got to play some more. I got to check on a few rules, I think, just to make sure I'm more familiar with them. But all in all, I like the system a lot, as you all know. I have to pull out my Pittsburgh card. Where is he? There he is, Josh Phelps. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys like some inside pitch. I'm hoping to do a project with it and start that hopefully soon. Well, thanks to TribeFan879, Dave Little, Dan Douglas, Stratomatic Delaware, Sports Time Machine, Bubba Husky, Ken Castro, Baseball Demos, and Clinton Parks. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that he came in. I apologize, Ken or Clinton. I didn't even see you pop in there. You only left a couple of messages though. So, all right. Well, that's it here from Yankee Stadium. Your final score once again 14-4. They take care of the Devil Rays here to open the season 1-0 in 2007. We'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.